Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to be playing Harry Potter, the new app that's recently just come onto the Android store. So I hope you enjoy. Leave a like, comment and subscribe to Nightmare Kid and enjoy, guys. Alright, what are you looking forward to, James? I'm going to go for Charms class. Luckily, we have Charms class with Professor Fitwick first thing tomorrow. See you there, James. Okay, guys. I think we're going to go to our first ever class in Hogwarts. What? We're actually in Hogwarts, guys. This is amazing. I think we're just... Yep, we're in Charms class. Let's go, guys. Let's go talk to the Professor. Pleased to meet you, Professor Fit. I'm really looking forward to Charms.
You're Mr. Jackson. If you're anything like your brother, you will do just fine. He was one of the most skilled students. That being said, he was also one of the most rebellious students. Are you going to follow the rules? I'm gonna be a rebel. I don't want any trouble, but I'll do what I have to do to find my brother. Very well, Mr. Jackson. Please have a seat. Class is about to begin. Welcome to your very first Charms class at Hogwarts. I will be your instructor, Professor Fitwick. Please pay close attention to the instructions and take great care practicing the spells you learn. Today we will be learning a very important spell known as the Wand Lightning Charm. This charm is useful in dark places wherever you are searching a shadowy room for hidden dangers, or trying to find a scroll that rolled over the sofa. Lumos.
And this professor guy's really funny. His voice. It's so funny to listen. Alright, guys.
Now it's your turn to give it a try. You're probably wondering how I'll explain it to you. Listen closely.
Okay, cool. Let's just do these quick. Nice.
Now I have a question for you. Let's see if you can know the answer.
Alright.
What does the charm Lumos provide?
Oh. Is it water, guys? Did he say about water? Or was it light? Or was it pumpkin pasties? It won't be pumpkin pasties. It'll be light, guys. Hey.
Brilliant. Now you tried it, remember, Lumos.
Okay, let's do it again. Guys, we just gotta quickly do these actions. Try and get some I must keep... Let's go, Gem this time. It's time to cast the Wand Lightning spell. Lightning spell. Cast? That was amazing. Wow. That was awesome. I saw you trying to flex there. I saw you try to flex there, James. Don't think I'm stupid. I saw you trying to flex, you savage.
Well done, Mr. Jackson. That's the best execution of the wand lighting charm I've seen from first year in quite some time. 10 points to Gryffindor.
Nice work, James. I'll read everything I could find on the wand lighting charm, and yours was still better. You're a natural. Well, thank you. Potions is next. I have a feeling facing Snape won't be too easy. Okay, guys, we've finished our first ever class, and we've learned a spell. Hell yeah. Lumos. Alright, let's go back. Go back again. Nice. On the batch, guys. Don't want it dying mid-video. That'd be horrible. Okay, we're just scrolling. Wait, is that Ronan?
Admit it. I can't say I'm the most powerful witch at Hogwarts.
It's logically impossible. I've made numerous lists of the most powerful witches at Hogwarts based on multiple factors. You're less powerful than Professor McGonagall, Professor Sprout, Madame Hooch, Madame Pomfrey, every single 7th year. You're just a first year like me.
I'm nothing like you.
Guys, we're gonna defend our friend and we're gonna stand up to her. You just gain attribute points there. I feel like we choose courage, empathy, and knowledge.
Get away from him.
No, oh, sorry guys. Get away from him.
Who do you think you are?
James is one who should be claimed to be the best wizard. Professor Flitwick said he cast the best wand lighting charm of any first year.
James? Now I know exactly who you are. You're James Jackson. Your brother lost his mind, disgraced his house, got expelled from school, and was never heard from again. You belong in Gryffindor.
Who are you?
Marilla Sendy, first year Slytherin, the best witch at Hogwarts. I overheard the professors whispering about you at the feast. I suppose you think you're better than me. I should put you out of your misery before you ruin Hogwarts like your brother tried to.
I don't want any trouble.
You don't have a choice.
Guys, we're just gonna taunt her. My character's not that, threatening to people. You're just afraid I'm more powerful than you.
Let's find out who's more powerful right now.
Jackson, I knew you would be trouble. Professor Snape?
Professor Snape?
Marilla was bullying my friend, Professor. Get to potions class. Be careful you aren't headed to detention. Thanks for standing up for me, James. I've never been very strong or very good at making friends. I'm glad that you and I are both in Gryffindor. Did you hear what Marilla said? Why would the professors be talking about me? I don't know, but we better get to potions. We're in enough trouble as it is. Alright guys, we're gonna head to potions now. Of course Marilla's there. This is your first potions class, and based on bewildered look in your eyes, this could very well be your last. Unlike your other classes, this is not a place for foolish wand-waving and intolerable screeching of mispronounced incitations. You are here to learn the subtle science and accept art of potion making. Ensnare the senses,
Bewitch the mind. Keep your mouths shut. Today you will produce a simple cure for Boyle's potion. Now that I expect perfection, and know that there will be severe consequences for failing to meet my expectations. Let us begin.
You think you're so special, but you're already guaranteed to fail, Jackson.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll see.
Ignore her, James. After getting reprimanded by Snape, we need to brew this potion perfectly. Alright guys, just look on Snape, see what he wants. Demonstration. Alright. Lesson starts. To begin to brew cure for boils, your technique must be perfect. Watch me. Alright guys, we're just doing some activities on the side while we're watching Snape demonstrate. Let's go coins again. Do not make repeat myself focus. Oh, overbody needs improvement. Uh-oh. Oh no. Don't tell me I'm gonna get in trouble. Prepare to finish cure for boils. Finish your potions quickly. I want to see how poorly you executed this recipe. Come on. Hands down. I'm eager to see your attempt at the cure for Boyle's potion.
Brilliant. Nice.
Come on, James, don't let Snape down. He'll be really annoyed. Hey, nice. Level 2 knowledge. Hey, cool. Alright. Perhaps Jackson isn't absolutely incompetent after all. It worked! I brewed my first potion. Congratulations, James. In all my research, hardly anyone ever brews this potion correctly on their first try. Wait, what's happening? Did you add Albadox powder from my studies? This looks like the beginnings of the explosive reaction caused by adding Bulbadox powder. Explosive question mark? Uh-oh. Congratulations! You have cured the table of boils. You should have never been allowed inside of my classroom, Jackson. You are somehow even worse than your brother. 10 points from Gryffindor. What do you have to say for yourself? Nah, I'm saying she sabotaged me. Hell yeah. I think Marilla simply did something to my cauldron. Oh, sorry guys. I think Marilla simply did something to my cauldron. Take responsibility for your incompetence, Jackson. I would, but Marilla threatened me and my friend, and said she would do something to make sure I failed in potions. She's threatened by me because she thinks I might be a more powerful wizard. Is this true, Miss Cindy?
Absolutely not, Professor. Jackson is clearly just as mad as his brother, and just as driven to ruin everything in Hogwarts.
Your family has represented Slytherin well, Miss Cindy. I will be watching you closely to ensure you do the same. You made the right choice by telling him about Marula. I'm sure you would have lost more house points if you didn't.
Oh, I'm only going to get worse, Jackson. You should have known that coating your cauldron with Bulbadox powder would make your potion explode. I certainly did. Now there's no doubt that I'm the most important first year and you're nothing but disgrace, just like your brother.
Dismiss. I've had enough of all of you for one day. I lost Gryffindor 10 points. What's going to happen when I go back to the Gryffindor common room? Chapter 3, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to do half of chapter 3 and then I'm going to end the video.
Hi, my name's Ben Cooper. I'm a first year Gryffindor like you. I just wanted to say thank you for standing up to Marilla Cindy.
Who told you I did that?
I was watching from the end of the corridor. I've been following her so she can't sneak up on me, and if she sees me, I'll at least have a chance to run away. She tormented me the entire way here on Hogwarts Express. She kept threatening me and calling me a mudblood.
I'm sorry, Ben. That's terrible.
Marilla is obsessed with being the best witch in our year, and she thinks she has imposed her will to prove it. I'm glad someone was brave enough to stand up to her. I'm certainly not. It's just a joke that I got put in Gryffindor.
Everyone is afraid of something, Ben.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid of everything. I come from a Muggle family, so all of this is new and scary to me.
I know how you feel. I come from a wizard family, and this is hard for me too. However I can, Ben.
Thanks, James. I'll see you around.
Alright, guys, we're going to report to someone now. Oh no, this isn't going to end well. I think Ralph's
You already
lost Gryffindor 10 house points. Were you in 4th place now? We're in 4th place now. What happened? He's not happy. He is not happy. Not happy with us at all, guys. Oh. Hold on, guys. We just gotta quickly go back into the game because it froze. Sorry about that, guys. Actually, do you know what, guys? I'm gonna end it here. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be doing more of Harry Potter's on my channel as well. I'll be going on to chapter 3 next video. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Nightmare Kid. And this is Nightmare Kid out. Peace on the streets.